people are always going to ask me about Bing Crosby. He means, so much in the world of entertainment.
Bing Crosby's granddaughter, Denise Crosby, looks back on her grandfather's life, revealing everything from heartwarming family memories to hidden letters that transformed her view of the world. In a brand new interview, Denise spills the inside scoop on the legendary entertainer's gentle spirit, tireless dedication to the troops, and the genuine caring that defined him beyond the spotlight. Prepare yourself for a compelling glimpse into a side of Bing Crosby that most fans never knew, and get ready to be truly surprised. Beloved singer and actor Bing Crosby, a name that resonates with fans across generations, was known for his smooth baritone voice and relaxed style that drew people in. Born Harry Lillis Crosby, he rose to stardom during an era when radio was king, and soon he left his mark on film, recording, and live shows. Audiences often describe his voice as warm and comforting, as though he were standing right beside them, calmly sharing a tune. This closeness was no coincidence. Bing eagerly adopted the latest microphone technology, shaping the way vocalists approached recording. His leisurely, conversational style influenced countless artists who followed. Beyond his rich discography, he made a lasting impression on the big screen. Films such as Going My Way and The Bells of St. Mary's showcased his acting skills, winning him an Academy Award and solidifying his status as a beloved screen presence. Audiences admired the effortless way he blended music with sincere performances. Despite his fame, Bing was known for his humble and friendly personality. He connected with listeners of all backgrounds, offering a comforting escape during challenging times, especially around World War II. Through wartime bond drives, overseas performances, and personal letters to soldiers, he showed genuine concern for those risking their lives abroad. Of course, no discussion of Bing Crosby is complete without mentioning his Christmas legacy. His version of White Christmas remains one of the best-selling songs of all time, epitomizing holiday cheer for millions. Families continue to gather every year, pressing play on his festive recordings to recapture the spirit of togetherness he celebrated. To this day, Bing Crosby's voice sparks warm memories across generations. Whether through nostalgic radio broadcasts, classic films, or treasured holiday traditions, his enduring charm speaks volumes about his remarkable impact. Christmas icon Bing Crosby remains one of the most cherished Christmas icons of all time, famous for his smooth voice and the warmth he brought to holiday classics. Most people recognize his name because of White Christmas, a song that still carries a magical comfort through malls, living rooms, and radio waves every December. When families decorate their homes, wrap gifts, or sip cocoa by the fire, his gentle sound remains a beloved companion. Born Harry Lillis Crosby, he mastered the art of making listeners feel as though he was singing just for them. This personal style shone brightly in his Christmas recordings, where he mixed classic carols with a laid-back approach that captured the simple joys of the season. His easygoing presence offered a welcome break during stressful times, especially around World War II, when countless soldiers and families took solace in his holiday broadcasts. By pioneering new microphone techniques, Bing's voice had a warm, intimate quality that set him apart from other performers of his era. Instead of belting out tunes, he drew listeners in, as if whispering secrets of holiday joy directly into their ears. Over time, that style became his signature, and it endures today each time his classic holiday albums play on streaming services or radio stations. Beyond his musical legacy, Bing Crosby personified the generous spirit of Christmas. He used his platform to support the troops, visiting hospitals and performing in war zones, all while returning home to record holiday specials that made everyone feel a bit more hopeful. His annual Christmas appearances on television also added sparkle to family gatherings, making him part of holiday traditions across the country. Even decades after his passing, Bing Crosby's voice instantly evokes images of snowy landscapes, festive gatherings, and bright holiday lights. He may no longer be physically present, but his gentle holiday spirit lives on in every note, reminding us that the true heart of Christmas lies in peace, warmth, and shared memories. Pioneering recording artist Bing Crosby did more than just charm audiences. He shaped the way music was made and heard. In the early days of radio, most performers had to project their voices aggressively, hoping to reach every corner of a noisy room. Bing, however, transformed that approach by embracing new microphone technology. Instead of belting out songs, He leaned in, letting his relaxed, intimate vocals do the work. Listeners felt like he was singing directly to them, creating a cozy, personal experience unlike any other. His success with this technique set the stage for the modern recording process, proving that subtlety could be just as powerful as volume. Because he treated the microphone like a friend, others soon followed suit, finding that a gentle, conversational style could touch hearts more deeply than loud, showy performances. Studios began fine-tuning their setups to capture this more refined sound, and audiences fell in love with the results. Beyond microphones, Bing also took big steps in how sessions were planned and recorded. He wasn't afraid to experiment, inviting engineers and producers to test new ideas and tools to create a better final product. His insights went beyond the tracks themselves. He paid close attention to equipment, tape recorders, and even studio acoustics. Over time, his standards pushed the industry to greater levels of quality and professionalism. Meanwhile, his own music soared on the charts, showing just how powerful a softer approach could be. Songs like White Christmas topped sales and defined holiday playlists for generations. Other crooners, both then and now, drew inspiration from his methods, crediting him as a figure who paved the way for smooth, heartfelt singing. Bing Crosby soared to fame during a time when radio was a dominant force in entertainment, and he quickly became one of the medium's brightest stars. Listeners tuned in eagerly for his deep, soothing voice, which set the perfect tone for everything from comedic sketches to heartfelt ballads. Whether hosting his own radio show or appearing as a guest on others, Bing had a knack for making every broadcast feel personal and welcoming. Audiences felt as if they knew him, and that sense of warmth set him apart from other performers of his era. Bing's achievements on the silver screen were just as notable. Known for his roles in musical comedies, light-hearted romances, and dramatic pieces, he won an Academy Award for his performance in Going My Way. Many viewers found his relaxed style refreshing, an extension of his easygoing radio persona. In films like Holiday Inn, he showcased his singing talent alongside lovable character moments. Audiences were drawn to his offhand charm, and critics praised the understated acting choices that deepened his performances. While his popularity led him to countless radio and film appearances, Bing never lost sight of the importance of connecting with fans. He often spoke about the joy he felt in entertaining everyday people. Whether singing live for troops or recording special Christmas specials that families gathered around to hear each season. Through these broadcasts and movies, he became a symbol of comfort and hope during challenging periods in history, including wartime and economic hardship. Long after his passing, Bing Crosby's voice and image grace holiday specials, film retrospectives, and music collections. Modern artists cite him as a key influence, praising his calm approach. From radio sets in cozy living rooms to grand cinemas, he turned everyday moments into cherished experiences. Bing Crosby's unwavering commitment to supporting the troops remains an important part of his enduring legacy, standing alongside his impressive music and film achievements. Throughout his career, he devoted time and resources to boosting morale among service members, especially during World War II, when the country needed unity and encouragement the most. While he delighted citizens back home with his mellow crooning and warm comedic style, he also made sure those fighting overseas felt his presence. One of the ways Bing connected with the armed forces was through live performances at military bases and in war zones. These shows offered a taste of home to soldiers stationed abroad, reminding them they were not forgotten. His easygoing demeanor and humble spirit made him relatable to troops from all backgrounds. In addition to singing popular hits, he told jokes, chatted with the men and women in uniform, and answered their questions about life back in the States. Bing also volunteered for many wartime radio broadcasts, singing songs of hope and recording special messages directed at service members. Whether performing holiday tunes or simply sending words of comfort, he consistently let them know that the nation stood behind them. On top of this, he helped raise essential funds through war bond drives, ensuring that the service members had the support they needed. In a more personal gesture, Bing Crosby took the time to write letters to injured soldiers recovering in hospitals. His warm words gave them courage to keep going. These small but heartfelt acts brought joy and ease during a stressful period in history, proving how much power a caring voice can have.